Hey, RNY. Hey, Love Blake. Welcome, y'all. Just gonna give the people a minute. Hey, Tracy, my baby. I had a minute in my work day, and we're gonna get this kicked off, honey. Welcome. Hey, see your little boss lady. Hey, Davina. All righty, everybody. Let's go ahead and hit it and quit it. Thank you guys that are in here thus far. If you have the capabilities of sharing, I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And let me see something. Bear with me one moment, guys. All right, I'll figure out that later. Thank you, Davna. I didn't know you had that capability. I have to check you out. All righty, everyone. So I did make this live last night during the Lemon and SK thing because I was very triggered throughout that interview. Uh, so the title's not 100% on par because things have changed, but I kept it because it was already established, okay? But we'll get to that. But the title is The Beef Sec, the Deets Report. That is me, and you guys are the details if you are in here. That is DEETS hyphen TELLZ, playing on the word details because I want to get into the minutia, the granularity of the information. I don't want to be bypassing the critical parts like other people, all right? But the title does say SK and Sour Lemon exploited me, anti-LGBTQIA plus, and their agenda exposed. All righty. So there is a lot going on over here. The Deke report. I mean, that would be on par for me, but I mean, everyone's not obsessed like me, Dimples. I mean, Tracy. Hey, Cloud Watchers, just like they want to call them the glory holes or the holes. Like, y'all are crazy. But anyway, there's something becoming stale, but it caught my eye, and I definitely want to talk about it. I had heard rumors of Tricky Ricky and QB canoodling. I heard that they made up and things like that, but I thought it was odd. I heard that during the tracker, Tricky Ricky was over there, but I had no clue that Tricky Ricky, and we're talking about Rick Reed and QB of the Midwest. If you don't know their history, QB used to like fraternize with him and call him lover boy and all this stuff. We didn't really know him like that. He was part of the House of Jay Wilson, if y'all remember. Hey, Shawnice Franklin. And somehow he ended up with Phi, and dropped Jay Wilson anyway. But he was emerging. But I guess he used to call Rick Reed lover boy and stuff. And I don't know. Rick Reed came out hot and heavy, and he doxed him down to his socks. We didn't know that QB was married. That QB, we knew he was a rapper, but apparently the husband also like pimped him out, and the husband died of HIV. Well, you don't die from it, but I guess complications is always an underlying issue. But and that apparently QB has it, and that's why he's in a certain work program and worked for the bakery. I mean, he exposed that boy horribly, a lot of stuff. But now they're back together, which, okay, I could get kind of forgiven, but now y'all are canoodling on the same panel, which is even crazy because still to this day, QB does not socialize with a lot of people, not with his vlog father, Jay Wilson, never with Tracy, never with Pizza, never with Bree, the Trinity that could help him, but he's with Rick Reed, who, how can you do it? And he did you the worst out of everybody. But what I thought was so funny was the fact that they were together on Valentine's Day. Hey, log off and take care of your kids. I'm gonna touch on that, baby. Hey, fam, phenomenal Scorpio. So I just thought that was just like crazy. Valentine's Day, you should be with your lover, you should be doing something. Has Rick came out and told what happened to that Latin daddy that you was sending emails about? We know that Rick is good with doing the emails and all that stuff behind the scenes. He's been popped. The vibrato that he has in the public scene is not what he has behind the scenes. There are several examples. Red light Riri, driving up people's houses. Who knows about what happened with Rodney's house? But we know he ain't gonna bust a grape. He's just an angry man, a big man that's not fully accepting of his sexuality. On Valentine's Day, Shawnee, so are you making a fun of my enunciation? I don't know, but yes, honey, that was weird to me. But I want to know, are they fraternizing behind the scenes, or are they like QB? Because clearly QB had a thing for him and liked him, but I just don't understand it. But I want to give a thing to my good LGBTQIA cohort, QB, meaning to let him know that you need to think with your brain and not your ass or your peen or whatever. And, you know, especially for the legacy of your husband, Emmanuel, why would you do something of someone that dragged him like that? Like, to me, there's certain levels and morals, and I can't. Just like with, and I'm going to get on them next, but there's a CC official, Dusty. Hey, Heli. Official Dusty, official D Spot DDG. He wants to talk about the reason why he got doxed by me and Hedi. We are the perfect Doxxing team, honey. Where I can't pick up, she'll pick up, and where she misses, I get it. And honey, we is a magical collaboration. If you hate just Erica, I know y'all don't like that doxer, but me and that Hedi, we is a magical combination, I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, we got that good old ass with ODS with that. But the reason why all that happened, hey dragons, good morning, my baby. Well, it's afternoon here, but hey baby, but baby, the reason why that happened, it didn't happen just because he, number one, I thought we were cool, and he's just in the chat to he was calling my grandparents. Well, y'all all know my grandparents is my lifeline. I love them. They're my everything, the most important people in my life. So I didn't appreciate that. And then he talks about how he wishes death on them, and he would piss on their grave and all that stuff. So what's up in his stuff with that bitch? So me and Hedi had to expose that bitch for his lying ass. But baby, ODS has been exposed for scamming once again. All right. So if anybody had checked over in the Mo3 sector yesterday, Minka went on her backup page and she got the arrest video of Big Baby. Not Big Baby Brian's big dusty ass, but Big Baby over in the Mo3 sector, the big girl that proudly says that she was a prostitute. Okay, Big Baby has recently had a baby. she was struggling. Definitely, I don't know what her support system with her family is. Hey, precious Pisces. I don't know what her situation with her family is, but people try to talk about virtual connections. But unfortunately, for some people, including myself, you can build a certain level of virtual relationships or connections. It's not that you really do that. Some people blur the lines, but you can gain something from these interactions in a virtual setting. And if you disagree, that's on you, but you can. But we seen with Big Baby, like when she was in labor, I think she came live or soon after, and things like that. So she definitely values her online relationships. Well, she had a baby, and people thought that she shouldn't be online. She should be prioritizing the baby and stuff. But I don't know. There was mentions that she might have postpartum depression, which is a real and serious thing. But I guess she was still doing, and I don't think she was on her own with that. But long story short, she got, well, we know that raggedy yuck mouth MHB over there with the blonde dreads that I would like to ride like a horse, because he got a, yeah, I like her too. But anyway, he's been trying to call because apparently she has warrants and probation violations and all this stuff. Well, he's been calling and trying to snitch on her, but come to find out from the recording, the people that got her arrested was her apartment complex. And guess what Big Baby got popped on? And I'm going to have to educate y'all. But she got popped on using a CPN for her application. If no one knows, because hey, Sassy, how are you? Thank you for dropping down. And Sassy, if for those that don't know, Sassy popped my cherry, y'all. She was the first person to hit my StreamYard link. So she will always have that. Sassy deflowered me. But for those that do not know what a CPN is, I'm going to educate you guys because I know you guys are morally upright people. You don't even know what a CPN is. I heard about it from the Land of Make Believe, which I call Atlanta, but it is called a credit privacy number. It is a 9-digit number that some companies claim can be used in place of a social security number for credit applications. These numbers are often marked as a way to start fresh with credit or protect privacy. Using a CPN instead of an SSN on a credit application is illegal. Providing false information on a credit or loan application is a federal crime. Say federal, federal, federal. Shout out to Shalina Marie. We miss you, girl. AKA 5 Babe, which is section under 18 U.S.C. section 11014 and 18 section 1028, fraud and identity theft laws. Some CPNs are created using stolen or fabricated SSN numbers, which can lead to serious criminal charges, including identity theft. The Federal Trade Commission, which is the FTC, and the Social Security Administration, SSA, have issued warnings about CPN scams. Only authorized numbers issued by SSA, such as an SSN or an EIN, which is an employee identification number, are legal for credit purposes. Some people, such as celebrities, use legitimate privacy protecting numbers for financial or safety reasons, but these are typically legal alternatives like EINs, trust IDs, or TINs. Bottom line, if someone is offering to sell a CPN or telling you to use one to apply for credit, it is a scam and can get you in legal trouble. Always use your real Social Security number for credit applications. Now, why would someone want to use a SSN outside of being a celebrity that wants to protect themselves, but even there's a process for that? It's because they typically have bad credit, repos, foreclosures, evictions on there. So they make up these fake numbers. Well, what ended up happening with Big Baby is that the apartment must have verified it through that and called on her for that, which triggered her to get arrested, because once they called, they must have did a search and found out that she had warrants, and she got arrested. It was terrible. We seen it in there. I couldn't even watch it because they took the baby. She was crying. Naturally, she was panicking. If you've never been in that situation before, it is a horrible experience, okay? Not to mention, she's a big bitch. I'm a big bitch. Them cars are so motherfucking tiny. It is horrible. My big ass had to lay on the fucking side in that back of that car, unless you in a truck, because it was so fucking tiny and tight, and they don't make it comfortable for you, honey. So baby, that is a humbling experience. So I can only imagine what's going on there. But we want to say this. You know what, our fellow scammer ODS that already know, mind you, that when me and Heli doxed that motherfucker, we identified and exposed that he had a PPP loan. PPP loan was something that was given to help businesses pay their employees throughout the pandemic. To our knowledge, he doesn't have a salon. He doesn't have active employees. So how would he qualify for that? But somehow he did that and got it right. And he feels confident he got it forgiven and stuff. And he feels confident. Hopefully he is, because they're catching up. The government is going to get their money one way or the other, okay? They're getting people day in and day out. But let that work for you. But me as a tax-paying citizen, I am very wary. Me as someone that has processed those applications, it's not too concerning. And I know for one that, especially in the initial days, there was no way we could verify the information provided. So there was a lot of things that came through. But anyway, ODS had the nerve to drop his dusty ass down in that chat when he said, and let me see if I have a screenshot of what was said, honey. I mean, you got to be more careful. People are terrible. I mean, just the audacity, the boldness of it all. Well, anyway, he said something like, if you need a real CPN, holler at your boy. Oh, if anybody needs a legit CPN, holler at your boy. Seriously? I'm afraid not, St. James. But it is sick. I mean, this person wants to promote this lavish lifestyle. He lied about having a house, lied about being married, took taxpayer money under false pretenses, and then bragged about decorating his using the funds to decorate that little room he was in, that little thing, and now he done apparently moved now. But we're wondering, did you use a CPN to secure that new house that you have? Did you? I think that is quite interesting. We want to know. Just asking. But yeah, just be more careful. You never know who's watching. You never know who's working for a government agency. And that bragging and telling on yourself, oh, yes, it's not a good look. I don't know why you keep putting yourself in these situations, especially when you are such a nasty person. And people like myself admit they have a personal vendetta against you. Absolutely. You wish death on my grandparents? You talking about you gonna piss on their grave? God bless you. All right. Let's get to the next topic. Y'all, what is the obsession with Discords? I'm with Tracy. Tracy said Discord is the devil. Everyone suddenly wants a Discord. It is sick. The first person that I known that had a Discord in this area when they first came on, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, was Sir King. And it was popping. And I enjoyed it, the talking and stuff. It was that, and discussing and really getting to know the people in the chat. Tracy, I'm with you. Now, people don't really know gaming, and the reason with Sir King, people started to say like it was underage because a lot of underage people do use it because apparently people from the gaming community, they use it a lot to share like codes and secrets and stuff like that. Even they're saying Barron Trump uses that to find people. That's how he actually makes friends because he can't have friends in a traditional setting. But now a lot of influencers use it now to communicate, and it is good to build your base and your audience, but a lot of mess can happen in there. If we all remember when the group chat gate happened, no one really was tracking until it was exposed, and everyone was like mind blown that we still don't know who was really in that group chat. We haven't really seen the messages. It was we don't know who was in there, but it was like a betrayal because it's assumed that there was doxing and dragging and stuff that was going on. So it was just an unsettling feeling. But King Roman's wasn't in Discord. His was and I was in IG. Hey, sweet one, welcome. Was in IG, but still same thing. But right after that happened, after that Brie, which I believe she already had a Discord, but it wasn't popping like that. I think they was doing it for gaming or something. And I think like her highest member level, they had like a chat group. But anyway, after group chat, all of a sudden Brie wanted a group chat. I guess to compete with Roman, so she wanted a Discord. And at first, no one was joining, but then I guess people was joining. But who would want to be in there because she had even leaked what happened in her own chat when they were talking about ODS. So it's like people can't even trust you, but she has hers. I don't know. I'm assuming Roman still has his group chat, but I'm sure it's probably really selected now on who he has on IG. But now Jake Diddy, who is Jay Dunn, she's talking about something she wants a Discord. I'm like, what is the obsession with these Discords and wanting to? Hey, Miss Toby, what is the obsession with these Discords and wanting to be counted? Like, I just don't understand it. The white sectors I'm in, they have a lot of them, and I go in sometimes to update, but I don't follow that much because it can. I just don't have time all day to be in there. But some people do literally sit there all day, and we already see. We're going to talk about what happens with Lemon in his area, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm with Tracy. It is demonic. Speaking of J. Diddy and her hypocrisy and LGBTQIA bias, J. Diddy did a live the other day. It was something like, I don't know if it was Boys Cry. Let me see. Give me one moment, y'all. Welcome those that have come in. If I haven't acknowledged you, charge it to my head, not to my heart. I appreciate you spending time with me this afternoon or morning, wherever you're at. Oh. Oh, she ain't been on this page, the J Dunn page, in 6 months. And we know why she ain't been on this page. She ain't been on this page in 6 months is because that's the page that the attorney knows about and tracks. So that's why she has that Dundada page that she goes live on. She thinks she's slick. I gotta go verify if her case is still active. But anyway, the title of the live that she did a day ago was called It's Raining Sweet and Sour Men, Tears of a Clown. I guess it was supposed to be a dig at me and Tulsa, like always. We're being lumped together, more so Tulsa than me, but naturally I get shot. But one thing about Jake is that she's so complex. It seems like she hates any form of a man, especially us trans identifying females. Which is just, hey, Miss Gwen, welcome. Which is very crazy. Even though she calls herself a grown man, even though if you call her a stud, she says she's not a stud, although she dresses like a stud. She doesn't have a voice like a stud. And in the bed, she's definitely not a stud because most studs are touch me nots and don't want to be touched. But she's adamant. She wants her pussy eaten. It is what it is. I don't understand. Um, I really don't understand it. But the fact that she's a part of the LGBTQIA community and she hurls these threats is just horrible. I don't understand. She came for Tulsa, who is very problematic, but Tulsa felt violated by whatever happened with that male. Now, I heard that Tulsa hit on the man and she responded. I don't know. I really didn't watch that discourse, but my only thing is it sounded like there was an incident where Tulsa was violated, and that's why it was kind of triggering to her. But I want to clarify, because Jay Dunn was like, oh, she's a man, how can that happen? Men can be raped, men can be violated, okay? Just because a penis gets erect doesn't mean that they're turned on or it's due to them being aroused. There's different reasons for that happening. Maybe something as simple as having to urinate, but there's different reasons. So that's not a signal. And even if they climaxed, I mean, there's two different things. That's why some people get confused when they are getting SA'd, because the act itself is supposed to be intended to be enjoyable, but it's a violation because you didn't give express consent or whatever the case might be. So it's almost like my body is betraying me. I shouldn't be enjoying this, but I am. So it's a very complex thing, and it's very dangerous for you to say those type of things. And it's just very ignorant, and it's just showing very much of a bias. It's the same thing with a woman's anatomy. And excuse me if I'm being too vulgar or incorrect, but if your nipples get hard, well, your nipples aren't always hard because you're horny. It might be cold or might be other signs. Some women do leak. It's not because you're always aroused or you're wet or whatever the right term. I apologize for that, but it's not always due to sexual stimulation or wanting that. So her whole case was so ignorant, it was so biased, and it was so damning, especially that she's a member of our community. And if someone lodged a quarter of what they were saying, she would be screaming to the high heavens talking about that. Like, it is crazy. Hey Annie, it was a trans pew pew here on Sunday. A guy called for a worker. The trans showed up and went bad. Be safe. Thank you, love. What city was that in? If you don't mind, or just drop it. I'm curious. It's very. That's why people talk about me and the things that's going on now. I thank God I found YouTube, because the way I was going and acting up, honey, and traveling state to state, it was a mess. So I'm glad I'll be chilling. Y'all can say what y'all want, but the Lady Dimples was a hot ghetto mess. But anyway, oh, in Michigan they cutting up like that. Thank you, baby. I looked that up. It's sad, and unfortunately, it doesn't meet the national platforms like it should be. I think because of this, we're all so diverse. We learn so much from each other that's happening in our local communities. So this cannot, we have to continue that, because as we see, the news is not always going to shed light on things like that. And we have to share this information with one another. And that's one of the good things that happens from this area. But yeah, that's it on J Don. I just don't get her. I really don't. It's really, really hard. Let me talk about Rodney and Nes. So the last time, I guess Nes felt some type of way in my last live because I kicked her off my panel. Number one, I expressed that I do not want a panel channel. I think it's ran its course. I think it's handicapped the sector. And we need to get back to content creators preparing and really giving their audience what they want, not this subpar content and just showing up and allowing people to do the show. It's terrible. Go back to old days where we didn't have a panel and everyone was able to voice their opinions and you were forced to respond on your channel, which increased engagement and things like that. But Ness wanted to kick it on that day. I was on Pizza's channel. They were like, who's going to go live? I'm like, give me 15 minutes. Rodney must have heard it because his little sneaky ass going to hurry up and try to set up a live for me. It's fine. Ness likes me. She likes Rodney. It is what it is. So I'm live, and then people are telling me that Rodney's dragging me. Well, finally, when I get to the point of finishing my commentary, I drop the link and Ness and Uppity come up here. But then I find out that Ness was over at Rodney's. It's like, wait a minute. So this nigga just dragged me. First of all, he tried to come and short me and go live over top of me, which is fine. I don't care. It's not like that to me. But then he's over there dragging me, knowing that boy is very, very transphobic. Like, that's his issue. He don't like trans. He don't really like blacks. Hell, he don't fucking like himself. But you hit his link, I guess, because you want to support. And Ness has supported me. I'm not going to say that, but it just was a unsettling feeling. And at the moment, it pissed me off. It really pissed me off because he was just playing the freaking. He was just trying to play a game. And then whenever he's called out on anything, oh, I don't know, or oh, I was wrong. Well, why couldn't you have that level of thought before you did it? And you're a 50-year-old man. Like, why does it take other people to have to challenge you for you to backpedal? Like, it's just crazy. It's just so weak. I can't. I'm not dealing with the transphobia. I'm not dealing with the jealousy. That's his problem, not mine. He attacked me first. I responded. I don't care. At this point, I've unsubbed from him. He doesn't give anything. Birthday May talked about he was going over 30 minutes dragging someone about being her mod. Like, are you serious? When you were forcing mod sticks on everybody, like, are you serious? You don't need mods. I gave a few people mods because you need something, but seriously, your channel's not popping like that. Your obsession with mod sticks, at first you were obsessed with receiving them, now you're obsessed with giving them out. I was over at Jay Wilson's, you over there indirectly promoting your live, which if it had been anybody else, they would have been dragged. But for some reason, Rodney seems to get all these you just don't like Tulsa. So did you bring that up? It's not a transphobia because you're not transphobic. Hey, Sheila, welcome. You don't like Tulsa, so naturally when you're in battle, you're going to bring that up. But you're not a transphobic person, Tracy. So don't say that. You can tell a transphobic person. You could tell a homophobic person. They just don't like you at all, your mere existence. And they can try, but they just don't like us. But it is what it is. But yeah, I've unsubbed. He's a non-factor. He is trash. He will not be addressed no more. I think he's totally weird. But yeah, he was in Jay Wilson's chat indirectly promoting his live. Oh, did you watch my live? Why are you promoting your live? Like, why are you doing this? Just talk to people regular. Like, that's crazy. Then up there, then I see him because I'm up on StreamYard, so I can see everything. Oh, do you want to be my mod? Do you want to be my mod? He's living in the chat talking, do you want to be my mod? Are you serious? Talk to the people from your goddamn channel. Oh, he grinds my gears, and I just don't know how he gets away with the stuff he gets away with, but I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, like I said, Tulsa is a hard one to say because even with me, she tries me. Let's talk about pizza and her never-ending complaints and failed challenges. I just don't know. For pizza to be a troll, she has gained a lot of traction in this area. How? I don't know. Well, I do know. Tracy validated her. Somehow she was able to gain traction in club chat. Pizarro was here before, I was here. When I came in, Pizarro was a thing. She was in Tracy's thing because Tracy used to have the night shift and she would be in there all night long. And Tracy would be like, oh, Miss Pizarro, you so bad. And people that really didn't fool with her. But now she got a platform and Tracy supported her. And now she thinks she's running everything and she's trying to vocalize everything. But Pizza's mad because she's saying she's not getting support. Support in my mind is AKA money. She is very, very money hungry to the fact that she can tell you who's given to her and who hasn't, which is so weird to me. And she's basing, I guess, how she treats you on how much money you give her. Even down to, you ain't never gave me nothing. And then she was over there throwing up in Heli's face yesterday talking about, oh yeah, because I was I was paying you to share my lives. And now she's not supporting me because she says I didn't ever support her financially, although I've supported other ways. But now she's not supporting me. But no, you're not going to do me like Heli when you get mad throwing up how much money you got in my face. No, 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 no. And not to mention, you claim you're a married woman. So why the fuck is preventing you from even having a part-time job or doing something? I don't fucking get it. No, absolutely not. But now she's talking about doing this gumbo challenge. How long has she been talking about this gumbo challenge? Like, it is crazy to me. She wants to do this gumbo challenge. I mean, if you ever make gumbo from scratch, the roux itself takes hours to get to it. It takes hours. So how's she going to do that? How are you going to taste it? Some people's gumbo, to me, I guess from the roux, it tastes burnt to me. So you can't really see it. Oh, if it got a nice color, you can't taste it. But let's not remember that the Trinity got exposed for scamming. It seems like the Trinity, and they're trying to make it into one issue, but it's not. At the root of the issue, there was mismanagement. Y'all lied about the amount of the prize money, about the amount that was received, and even it sounds like y'all would be biased and select certain people, just like with the Z0 thing, so that you could get your money back. So who would trust y'all to support any of the channel things? And especially with pizza, she does this winner take all thing. So it's not like everybody is getting a piece of the pie, even though they don't even get, they might not even get their money for their ingredients back. And gumbo can be expensive if you put seafood and stuff in there, unless one of the subbies donate directly to them. She's not going to make sure that they got nothing, and she'll straight up tell you, oh, I'm cutting off the pot at such and such. So anything after that, she's taking right off, which I guess is a little bit more honest than what Nika and them did, but still, I don't think that's 100% right. What's going on? Do I think the host might get something? But no, even when Breed, they were trying to say, oh, this is me giving back to subbies. No, the fuck it's not. It's never given back to the fucking subbies. The only time it could be perceived that it was given back is when they got Kimmy Creation on there, because they got social media sensation on there, and she contributed to the pot. But even that was like, wow. But that's the only time it could be perceived. But if anybody participates after what's been exposed in that area with these fools, y'all are a stupid fool. But pizza was over at Heli's yesterday. Now, Hedi, I'm going a little swing at you, honey. Hey, your pleasure. Hey, Buckwild. Heli had a live. Now everybody tell me something. Oh, and if nobody knows who Heli is, I call Shelly Heli because she's full of hell and trouble and misery. So Hedi goes over there. They're having a live. Hey, CCN TV, welcome. So Heli comes on. Has a live, and it was just so stupid. I'm sorry, Hedi. I don't know why. I told you in the back, I don't know why you fucking with Heli, because there's always an issue with Heli. She is another unstable bitch that will always make conflict out of the most minimum thing. I guess they were planning on doing a show in the hopes of women empowerment or something. All the people don't get along. What it sounds like to me is that the Trinity got together and didn't want to do it, and they all came up with their little excuses. Pizarro did this vague post about her family. I don't even think she specified it was her mother, but all of a sudden now her mother was sick and she couldn't do it, which was crazy because we've seen her on holidays and everything else being over here, and I really thought her mother was dead. But the girl lies so much, who knows what's real. But all of a sudden she got that, and it's just like, then Heli's talking about something, they're on there and Heli's telling them like, yeah, this conversation is pointless. Like, why are y'all doing it? Y'all just want to argue for nothing? Like, it's stupid. But then all of a sudden I get brought into it. It's like, Heli, I don't even fuck with you. I see you for your works. You're a lying, messy, mentally unstable ass bitch. Keep me the fuck out of it. But she's gonna bring up, because Shelly claims that I shaded her for going to a non-denominational church. That don't sound like me. I've been telling her to play the clip, and then she's gonna tell me something. Oh, if Dimples was here, I would play the clip. And me and Hedi was talking behind the scenes, and Hedi was like, just click the link for 10 minutes. What the fuck I'm gonna click that bitch link before? I tried to click her link before, and she wouldn't let me up there. She knows she ain't got no fucking clip, because she know that didn't fucking happen. And if it did happen, I'm gonna immediately apologize, because that's not me. Why Why would I shade anybody for going to any type of church? That's not me. My dad's mother was Jehovah's Witness. My dad's father was Baptist. I grew up Pentecostal Apostolic. I got AME. I got everything. I don't care. I believe there's truth in all religions. I would not do that. But anyway, she over there lying, oh, I can't find the clip. Yeah, because ain't no fucking clip, you lying ass bitch. But anyway, I'm getting brought up like, girl, just keep my mouth out of it. Then Pizza's talking about me, because then they talking about me. No, bitch, I go who after the fuck I want to go after. Y'all want me to argue with James so much. It's a lose-lose arguing with that bitch. That bitch came for me first. I responded in kind. That bitch follows me all over fucking panels, all over harassing me. If I want to run and get down and not engage with them, that is my prerogative. The same fucking way I would do in real life. Hey, Voodoo Badu, I don't have to engage with a bitch that I don't want to engage with, especially when they're trying to get my attention and they are a non-motherfucking factor. Like he said, y'all will benefit off that. That don't do me none. It's always going to be one-sided because he's the fan favorite. I'm not. So yes, I'm going to run and disengage. Hey, Precious, 314, welcome. And girl, I know you said you've been around for a while. I think I've seen you for a while, but I was just welcoming you when I saw your post about being in other sectors. And that's good. We should mingle and go to different areas. Tracy is good for going in other areas and mingling. That's right. YouTube is so much bigger than these spaces, all right? I just suggest before you start dropping down, sit up in the clouds and watch, because everywhere is different. But anyway, yeah, it just kills me bringing that up. Oh, you doing that and all this fake support. Where the fuck were you at, Pizza, when James had that town hall about the support and you purposely set your troll ass in the clouds and didn't hit the link and was having Bree being berated by subscribers and stuff? When you're the one that really had the fucking issue. And then you mad at Heli for not supporting your issue. Hey, Voodoo. Cooling with the crew. Now you the one over there crying, talking about no one supports you, but you didn't even support your bestie while she was doing that. And now you mad at Shelly because she didn't support you. You always want to make a fucking issue out of fucking nothing and crying and cussing out just because you a loud fucking ghetto Miami bitch. And too afraid to cut your camera off on. And when your bestie met you, she already told us what the fuck you look like. And you know she said it. It wasn't no damn joke. Triple wasn't just doing it. No, he told that bitch. Your big bestie done told Triple about what the fuck you look like. I got a big butt. Yeah. And it probably stink like shit. Wearing flip-flops and stains on your clothes. Get the fuck out of here. We want to talk about everybody else. Bitch, please. I just don't get it. I really don't. Another thing I want to talk about is these usual suspects and the hypocrisy and unpreparedness I was talking about. I literally take notes. I take notes on what I see so I can have a great thought. Mainly, like I said, it's because I have ADHD, so I can get derailed. But I really want to make sure that my thoughts are clear and concise. And I don't know why people can't take 15 minutes before you hit the live button to do that. You got Jay Wilson on the ride to work. What's going on? I ain't watched. But although he's really watched, and then he just wants to click the link to have people over there and just sue. Like, come on now, step it up. Please. And then today he wants to talk about talent and how people don't have talent. But what is your talent, Jay Wilson? Just opening up your mouth? Playing off the chat and letting them do work and leading you astray and not knowing stuff? Like, come on now. That might be okay once in a while, but all the time? Official Dusty clicking on his camera just to read comments, and he'll say, yeah, 400 or 500 people to show up so I can read the comments. Really? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so sad. Ness, now she in there talking about something different. No, girl, we beef. And Ness, weren't you on another app? How's that working for you? And then I remember before you did your hiatus, when you went to the thing, you said you were in another sector. I mean, you bouncing around all these places. Have you not found your niche? It sounds like you just having an internal conflict all around. You trying to project on other people. Okay. But then she talking about something, oh, she want to do a Jeopardy game. Okay, that's cute. However, that's going to work, but that's not something long-term or sustainable. Like the essence of the beef sector is not going to change. It's not. People can get better with that, but the essence is beefing. That's what it is. So I don't get it. I really don't. And then we're not going to talk about L3mon, L3mon's lazy ass and his content strategy or the lack thereof. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, uppity. Y'all are crazy. I have to hurry up because I don't know what's going on. There is too many messages being exchanged at work. I'm gonna have to zero in. Give me a minute. All right, now we can get into this SK and LGBTQIA thing. Let's talk about that useless SK and LGBTQIA conversation. SK wrote this long subliminal post, which wasn't subliminal because we all knew it was targeted towards LGBTQIA. It's just weak. LGBTQIA was upset because LGBTQIA's like, rightfully so. I mean, Sir King came hard. And LGBTQIA's like, well, I was your co-host. Why didn't you do that? Do all this stuff. Sir King swears that they did try to reach out and tell him, but come to find out from that conversation last night, Sir King didn't reach out to him directly. It was the members of Avatar Nation reaching out. It's just like, Sir King, really? And then come to find out that they didn't reach out. They haven't reached out since Vegas, which was July. So almost 6-7 months. And now you come out with this post. Like, you could have did a little bit more to reach out if you really cared for LGBTQIA. But clearly, LGBTQIA, I've always told Sir King, LGBTQIA, Sir King does not care for you. Sir King doesn't care about anybody. Sir King cares about Sir King. And you can hear it when he talks about everybody. His mind is terrible. His perception and the way he thinks of things, it is horrible. Hey, Castro Cannon. Hi, Aisha the baddest. His perception of things is, Castro, send my regards to Tommy. But his perception of things is just horrible. He's just a miserable person. And yes, it was magical during the pandemic, but he was given a golden opportunity. He went live late nights. Most people couldn't sustain. Yeah, there was plots, but come on, let's be real. ODS is not consistent enough. We've seen that. He's not consistent. So yeah, they did that, but you doing that, you know it wasn't like that. You had a consistent time. People came over. You were something, I guess, new because you want to present yourself as masculine, but once you started exposing yourself, you're just a really nasty person, and you were supposed to be this upbeat, positive person, and you're just horrible, and you use everybody for content, all right? And I'll get to my experience over there. But that conversation was just horrible. And like I said, SK doesn't see it for LGBTQIA, so I don't know why LGBTQIA won't turn up on him, because LGBTQIA is so easy to turn up on other people. It is just sick. Yes, just could be very condescending, but he's very stupid. SK talks all this shit. Another shit talker, but he's scared to turn on his camera, and he dwells on people's aesthetics, but even the aesthetics of his voice is gross. We got a glimpse of what he looks like during that camera slip that official Dusty fumbled with that damn ball, but we seen that, to the fact that he won't even dignify us with explaining what was in that background. But the background looked crazy. But he can't even clarify what was in the background, because we were probably right. He was probably sitting in the basement in front of that washing machine. And that's why he can't clarify it. He looked crazy. He wasn't no skinny guy. He wasn't no handsome guy like that. But it was just crazy. The conversation was full of shade. Sir Ken came out, told him, "Why you wear that do rag? Because you got a steel head." No, you know why you got a do rag. What the fuck does your hairline look like, Sir King? It was just full of shade. Then it was like, Lemon, this is your platform. You take control. You be in the driver's seat. He was doing a Wendy Williams approach where SK was interviewing the panel holder, where it should have been the other way around. But Sir King just dominated, and Lemon just let it go. Like, at what point, Lemon, since you are the best and the baddest and make the best bunny, when are you going to start being the teacher? Why didn't you take control of that conversation and get to the nitty gritty? Why didn't you hold Sir King accountable to the things that he said, the hard hitting things that clearly triggered you? Said that motherfucker would have had to pull up that email, that letter, and stand line by line and tell me what you meant. But you are too much of a pussy and a coward, and you just bypass all of that. You need to re-examine what he wrote. Now, I know thick tongue pizza, because Sir King used some big words. She was tripping over him and couldn't get him. But Lemon, you just as equally stupid, but I think you can do a little better than what Pizza did. But come on now. You just bypass and just let that dumb bitch play all in your face. All in it. And you giving respect to someone that don't respect you. And it is just so sad. It is just so sad. But yet you get triggered by the likes of me and Molly, because we keep it real with you. I don't get it. Sir, can't nobody to be motherfucking feared. No one remembers that this bitch had to take a self-defense class. Talking about he need to learn how to defend himself. None of the real issues were addressed in that conversation. Lemon's just weak. And he doesn't know how to run a channel. It's just terrible. Then what really triggered me and where I got to the point is that naturally I'm brought up. Sir King has a bias towards me, and initially he felt bad because, mind you, I was fucking with Lemon and his platform from day one in there, and trying to support him and stuff. And Sir King had a problem with that, because Sir King felt as though Lemon shouldn't fuck with me because of the response that I had to his panel when I was being bullied and harassed. And I responded how I responded. But at some point, Lemon did have a bias, but my issue was never with Lemon. Lemon never had a legitimate issue, except he was picking up Sir King's battles. And that's what it is. But he got mad that I was over there. But Sir King, I was showing you the support that you should have shown Lemon and Avatar Nation. Y'all didn't. But you're going to penalize me for doing that and continue. Sir King, do you have a membership? I've had a membership with him since day one and still have it. Although he hasn't given us no motherfucking content. None. From Vegas, we got them little nasty jalapeno peppers he made and all that, but no live stream or nothing. But you mad at that? So I'm brought up. So naturally, I'm thinking like a decent human being. But here I go trying to think like a decent human being. Let me try to hit the link and defend myself. So they're like, Sir King don't want me up there. And I'm writing in the back chat, don't bring me up. And he's like, you don't get that courtesy. You do that. Well, at least give me the courtesy to defend myself because it's a lie. And Sir King asked about, I guess, me doxing, but also about me talking about the threats that were lodged against me by Rex and Sir King, and how Rex said he wants to strip me naked. Lemon's so drunk he don't even remember that this happened. Nobody in my audience ever wanted to see Dimples naked. But you was just talking about how you really liked Cuckoo Krista. So you was gonna fuck on that big old wench, but you talking about you don't want to see me naked? Nick, please. And how I told you I felt responsible for many reasons for that drunk bitch bringing me up and making those threats towards me. And not just the threats, they were sickening. He's going to strip me naked? Seriously? And we just seen that trans man that just got that was tortured for weeks and probably essayed and ultimately murdered, and you allow this to happen on your platform? Watch, this is an LGBTQIA friendly sector. If someone isn't LGBTQIA plus, they probably have someone personally in their family or that they know a part of that, and you allow that, and that there are suspicions highly that you're a part of the community. That's why I want to hold you accountable, Lemon, that you can't allow this to happen, drunk or not, when I wasn't even addressing this man. But you forgot all that, and I just want to be able to clarify myself. So then when I hit the link, Lemon's talk about something. I think Sir King don't want me up there because he know I'm gonna get his ass together. And then Sir Lemon wants me up there to talk about something. We can jump her. We can jump her. We can jump her. And then that triggered me because you know what that sounded like? Grape her. Grape her. Run a train on her. And unless you've been in those situations, you don't know how that feels. So then I just said that was, a lose-lose situation. I had to remember I do have a platform where I can speak and vocalize myself. So that's why I came over here. But it was horrible. It was triggering and all that stuff. Now, later on in that night, I did come up there. I didn't come up there to dox Lemon, but Lemon's trying to play in my face and talk about that. And it's just like, Lemon, you want to bring this up? Lemon, you're lying about your brother. And it's sick. And I didn't initially do that. In your live, you showed your email. That email was verified, which led to other information, and we were able to verify everything. It it is what it is, That's you. And then you talk about once I get dressed. Oh, well, if you come over there, if it is mine, if you come over there, I got Creed. I'm gonna set the camera up and whoop your ass and all. But you just gave an open invitation on your platform. So what are you talking about? Who said you're going to fight? I don't want to fight. You gave an open invitation to come. So then you want to attack me? And then you keep bringing it up like it's crazy. You brought your brother up. And then the Lemonettes is so stupid. Listen to him. It's the same script. I remember the night when my brother died and see my family and all that stuff. But then I asked him a simple question. Lemon, was there any news documentation of that? I don't know. You would remember if that happened, because that would be traumatizing. Or you would want to, no matter if it's that, you would still want some type of record or something. Like, and especially if it's as salacious as you say, your brother going to the first party and being ill. Like I said, from my research, there was someone that did pass in 1990. I don't know. They were 14. So that doesn't get why you're talking about, oh, my life changed forever. No, nigger, you were born in 1989. So that you were 1 year old. And to see my family. And then the other guy was in 2009. So what's really going on? And then I just asked for some additional lemon, because how can you say, oh, they doxed you, and then you're like, most of us either going to say, no, that's not me, or something, but you over there, if it is me. And then I said, well, Lemon, if your brother died, can you just tell me the context, the years? Was it a year or two? What? Give me some type of time frame. Something. Hey, Lady Steph. Something. Cam. Why? because, yeah, 1989. That's why he has an 80s baby tattoo on there, that he tried to lie and say that that S was a 5 to say 805. No, no, it's the insults. And then I asked, back to this pizza thing, I said, well, let me interview Mama Lemon. Now, yeah, there's numbers there. I'm not going to cross that line because I don't want no one to call me, but you're willingly to bring them on there and have conversations. And clearly you must have prepped them on some things to lie. And some things that sound like Mama Lemon went on script with, and some things she didn't go on script with. But you let a troll talk to her a few times over a real person that you actually know. I don't get it. I don't get why people even allow pizza someone that we don't know nothing about. That she lies about her age. She lies about her child and her father, her kids, and everything about her life. But someone that's been 100% real hasn't. Does anybody remember that situation where they allowed pizza to interview that little boy's mom over on Bless Watkins platform? It was a boy that I guess Jason was in his chat, and Sir King saw it because Sir King was being stalking and obsessed with the white devil Jason, and they ended up snitching to the mom. And then they allowed pizza to interview the mom. Bless, oh yeah, because pizza got kids. We don't know that. We don't know that. You taking a knitted troll's information. Just stupid. But yeah, it is what it is. Y'all can believe what you want. Lemon is fake, has a fake persona. He is just weak. Lemon still can't say why he doesn't like me. His excuses about showing my camera slips and unflattering is nothing but an attempt to bully and harass me. They're all lies. He said I said his name. Well, your name is not Drew. Your name is David. From my verification and from your mother's mouth when she slipped up. And then because I was protecting the person that I called my auntie, you want to come and turn on me? No, you trying to bully me. But yet you always play victim. You are nothing but a liar. You're nothing but a user. You are not a good guy. You play on the weak to put you in a good thing. Oh, I'm so good. You were talking about dragons getting drunk on beer, and he was so sick. He said that there was a time where dragons fell asleep at the charging station, and that he wished someone would have kidnapped her or took her or something like that. Do you know that Miami is one of the hot spots for trafficking? Miami and Atlanta. Why would you say that to a woman like that? But yet you get drunk off of dessert wine. Teleport Tuesday. You're not drinking Heli. You ain't drinking Don Julio Patron 1800. You ain't drinking vodka. You drinking Teleport. And yeah, at this point, your tolerance then got up to three bottles. Bitch, take a fucking shot. You need to take a shot at this point. Because drinking 3 bottles of dessert wine, I know your blood sugar is high. And all you do is eat junk food. And you ain't walking Creed around, got Creed up in that room like that. I don't even know if you allowed to have a dog in them apartments. I wonder. Miss Darlings, he said it. Yes, he did. He's sick. He is sick. Oh, and then they talked about SK called Terry P a queen. A queen of what? Because she has this fake Valley Girl voice. Remember, Seven had that Valley Girl voice and the Valley Girl lifestyle, and all that became a lie. Let's not forget Terry P. And y'all try to give this bitch a pass, but she was fraternizing with 2 gay men. And she's supposed to be a married woman. Dr. Soapy, who was so irate, talking about he was the first Lemon, but come to find out he was gay, yeah, which I knew. And now Lemon, which everything's leading that he is less than straight. but she's a queen. Does she talk like this? And let me tell some. Oh, she's black, beautiful woman. James didn't say that. Ain't nothing a queen about a slut that can't honor the vows that she took to her husband. I don't play with that shit. The more you follow, there's certain things, as low as I go, there's certain things I'm not going to do. And then L3mon is just so lazy. We talk about the lazy and untalented, how he just waits for Discord drama to happen. And his panel guests, he got popped in a lie again. He's still talking to Resto behind the scenes. Resto that is canoodling and affirming a racist that did a Nazi salute. And he still canoodling. Oh, we were talking about someone else. Oh, they know about it in the Discord. Yeah, the Discord is your little VIP groups because they want to kiss your ass to pick me mammy bitches. But let's say it's 10% of your audience. I don't even think it's that much, but 10% on there. What about all the 90 other percent in your audience? Just because they're not 100% with you, or don't sing your praises for everything and look over all the lies and all that bad character flaws that you display, that they're nothing, they're grass. Oh, Discord knows. Discord's the only people that matter to him. Then I think that Beans and Cornbread did something about memberships, but who the fuck won't be signing up memberships when he don't do nothing? He don't make members feel inclusive or supported. Create a Discord just for the members. If you don't want us in your main Discord, create one for your members. Give us a members live. You apparently over there having hype music and showing all this stuff. We can't get nothing because you're so scared. We must have some type of faith and confidence in you if we put money in you. It's just sick. But it's good hard. This bitch had the nerve to talk about his life is so hard and he got so much to do. Your mama said you only work part-time. He over there talking, yeah, sometimes I got so much going on. I can't read comments. I can't respond. You can't respond to a fucking super chat? Are you serious? I'm in here looking, scanning, seeing what's going on. You can't do that? You ain't never worked in a call center job where you gotta work 3 things? 7, stop it. I'm just trolling. It's just so sick. Your life ain't no harder than nobody else's. All this woe is me shit. All he cares about is that superficial Discord and the subs. And then that Beans and Cornbread was up there now. They were, I don't know, that was weird because she was lighting him up, and you could tell he wasn't liking it because he don't like nobody coming at him like that. But then they were laughing and doing it like it's crazy. But it just gives that Beans and Cornbread, she must be a paymaster because nobody else would have been able to get away with that bullshit that she was saying. Because same thing tells them, I cry, I'm not weak. No. And everyone said, yeah, that is weak. No one wants no crying weak ass man crying about that. And you crying over a motherfucking lie? I heard you trying to work up the motherfucking tears last night, and they just wouldn't come. Oh, let me stop. Don't do it. And just listen. Same thing. Rinse, wash, and repeat. Same motherfucking thing. You go live, all these, oh, my check look big. Well, divide your check to the number of hours and see what that hourly rate's going to be and see if that's fucking worth it. Why you can't get off your fucking ass and get a real motherfucking job. Maybe being out with the public and socializing might do your dumb ass some good. Instead of these pick-me mammies in there that do not want baby you. To the point that you can't even take objective feedback. It's just fucking sad. And then you spew all this poison and stuff and you get away with it, but someone says a mere thing. You got a fucking problem. Now, that whole dragons thing, I like dragons. I ain't 100% going there with them because I don't know what's up. I really believe they will be back together. And he needs it. Lolo, She's just so sad. And then I warned Lolo that people talk about wanting to call adult protective services because if your mother got dementia, you sitting up there all night. Yeah, we're not hearing those screams, but you got to check on these people. You got to make sure they ain't fall out the bed and hurt themselves. Is she going to the bathroom? Is she doing that? Because if anybody knows what dementia, they'll literally start forgetting how to swallow, use their body function and everything. You have to check on them. And then she in there talking, oh, maybe I'll get paid for this. And I ain't getting no money. Please. Because the rumor is that you're using your mama for her SSI check and her benefits. And then that's more concerning because have you not looked into resources and benefits for your mother? Which one is it? Lolo, instead of spending all these hours with Lemon, why aren't you researching and seeing the services that your mother could qualify for? You might be able to qualify for a home health thing. There's different programs. So have you looked into that? But it's very concerning. It's not like you just sit up there for an hour or whatever. All right, Lemon, I can only give you this. You sit up there all motherfucking night. He's leaving his platform. Oh, I gotta pee. Oh, I gotta smoke. And you up there all fucking night. Lemon's not your patient. Lemon's not your mama. And then you want to talk about Nes and her mothering or the lack thereof? Girl, get it together. You too fucking old to be doing this shit. Then tell some, yeah, Lemon, you could do my membership. Look, and Lemon's playing in your fucking face. It don't take nothing to log on and sign up for a membership. We see he got a laptop. He ain't got a membership because he don't want a membership. But y'all playing with that fucking bullshit. And Lemon, maybe if you stop having them long hour lives and all that stuff, your numbers will be better because people are not going to sit on there and watch that live all night long. You repeating yourself all them breaks and gaps. I mean, come on now. The live, if it's not popping like that, the live should not be more than 3 hours. Seriously. You're not giving commentary. People ain't hitting a link like that. You telling people to hit the link and you run a place. Oh yeah, man, Resto, because we talk behind the scenes and I know. And apparently Resto had these people sign NDAs, but they didn't know he done gave y'all tours of the house. And it just sounded like you a part of the play. I had to unsubscribe for all them bitches. Because whenever same thing. If I feel unsettled and things don't feel comfortable with me, and I know there's like a lie there, I just have to walk away. I have to for my sanity. But, you know, the hypocrisy and the stagnation is going to continue. Oh my God, let's talk about Miss Big Ol' Brie, honey, real quick. Because she want to act like she don't watch. But she does watch. Everybody don't want to watch me. Lemon tells them, oh, I don't know what support Lemon Lady Dimples wants. Well, I've supported you. I clicked your link. It don't take nothing for you to share me out, Lemon, like me or not. Do it for the name of the sector. It don't mean nothing for you to subscribe. I don't have memberships. But I guess you hate me and you have a disdain for me that bad. Yeah. It's okay. But Big Brie, she wants to sit up there and shame people and talk about that stuff. But Big Brie, let me tell you one thing. I know men. How do I know men? Because I was born a man. So I had that duality, okay? Let me tell you a secret. With men. And this is for all my women out there. And you can apply this to every situation with a man. Unless they're just a weak bitch like Lemon, a real man, they always have to be made to feel like a man. You can't emasculate them in any way. They might let you slide some points, but they're going to break. A man needs to be a man. And she's sitting her fat ass up there every time acting like he's her fucking caddy and go for, oh, babe, can you get that? Can you get that? Get your fat ass up and get it. You can't get your fucking charger. We saw Ronnie Q's camera slip because she had to reach down to get her fucking glue stick. Oh, babe, just listen to babe. Get that. Can you get that? Bitch, let that man be. I don't fucking get it. All this, but y'all ain't see me. I take a break to drink because my mouth gets dry from talking. But shit, I prepared. That's once again for being prepared. I went to the bathroom. I shut down my phone, my devices, everything else, and I sat in one spot and prepared to deliver my commentary. And I've delivered some good commentary, right? Oh, there's one more thing. Now I can't watch that slow talking bitch, but I did share on their wall because 5 years ago, Rebel son, no son, um, cracked face, talking about his face card don't decline, but baby, it has done decline because you got all them frown marks in there. You need some fucking Botox. You and King Sean Bradley, when y'all had that little Airbnb, y'all should have all had a Botox party like the Valley Girls, right? Seven. Ain't nothing wrong with a little medical enhancement. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That is if you got a coin. But, bitch, you want to keep coming for me and tossing, telling us what the fuck we are and what the fuck we not. But like Uncle Tim said, you doing the same motherfucking thing. What you mad because we can do it better? You too scared to show that bald face. You can't pull off like Troy Allen. Although Tricky Troy, I want you to grow that hair back. I don't trust no man with no type of facial hair. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing right now. Look like you're in the school or whatever. I'm sorry. You can still be professional. Those days are over. You can still be professional with a well manicured beard or facial hair or something. I don't trust no man, no straight man without no facial hair. I'm sorry. Get it together, Troy. But anyway, Rebel, no son. Why are you supposedly moving from that rent-to-own house from your doctor's friend? Because it didn't sound like you went through no traditional mortgage. That was one of the reasons why you had to get money from Five Babe in Vegas, because you claimed you had just moved and things were so tight. Tight, unlike that loose booty ass you got. But had it not been for Uncle Tim, because I don't check for you at all, because you're so stupid. You follow me around. You another stalking ass bitch. That find out that you're possibly facing housing challenges, which is fine, because I got to make decisions. Teresa's getting ready to move. We're not going to shame, because it's hard out here and it's about to get harder. But yeah, tell the truth about what's going on over there, because we thought you was purchasing. Did you get some blessing? You surgical tech? You over there cleaning and sanitizing the instruments in the operating room? Because we know you less than smart. You can't do nothing more than that and mop the floor and lick some cum up off the floor. That's about it. But yeah, don't watch you. But yeah, the record shows your most popular videos is you mimicking Tracy. And that's when you were sucking up out of Fi's ass to get those numbers. You ain't seen them numbers since, because you're boring. No one wants to hear you. Shit, I looked at them numbers. They were so sad. They was over there looking like Cuckoo Christas with her dumb ass. All right, I think I'm done for the day. I'll see what's going on and kick off or what. I don't know. I'm just doing this. Certain things I got to get out, but hopefully y'all got it. Let me see if there's any comments I need to respond to. Let me know if there's anything y'all want me to respond to or comments. Now I'm really looking at the chat. But I thank you guys so far for being with me. Baby, I said they have to do it on the side, and she just had to let us know that she had dick on Valentine's Day. But another bitch that wouldn't show us her Valentine's Day and got that man living off of her. Pandora, did you have something smart to say today, baby? You being nice today? Yeah. And cooling. They said that you was in the chats taunting Mink. What was you doing taunting Mink? Girl, I am. I done built up these feelings, honey. I've been silenced for so long and done that. But sir, can you? I did benefit from your platform, from regardless. And every night you had me bullied and harassed, and James coming up there making me argue, getting blindsided and dropped and trolled, and you want to laugh all that, and I got sick of it. I got fucking sick of it. Hey, Minnie Mouse, baby. If he logs off of YT, he'll have to deal with his demons in a world where he's not coddled. It's not going to happen. Sadly, no. But if people were committed to their own mental and health well-being, they would do that because it's so much benefits that do the hard work, you know. And then the fact that you're crashing out and crashing out on other people and not even in a virtual state, it is sad. Heli, we'll see if official D-Spot responds with his dusty ass. It'd be best he don't, but we'll see. Ooh, you know how to get with me. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. I need to go back to my work day, but I wanted to play a song in honor of my auntie Krista. This might get me blocked, but I'm going to that's why I'm gonna play it at the end in case I gotta cut it out. But I thank you all for joining me. Um, in this, hopefully you enjoyed my commentary. I put in a actual effort in this, and this song is not to make anyone mad, although y'all might get mad, but I'm sorry. Hold it. Yeah, they look very stink. Yes, they do. What you say, Coolin? Dimples, that lady has followed me, hitting panels after me because I dropped. Then as soon as I type something in chat, she pops saying, "Oh, she is a mess." Let me tell you, she almost got me, honey. I was over at Room Shakers in the health sector, and I guess she was trying to fight somebody. I don't know. Um, I can't think of her name. But anyway, she to my fighting them. And I wrote in chat, who want to fight the police, whatever. And of course, Room Shaker did it. Then she wanted to start trying to tap on me. Then I forgot how crazy she can get and go. So I said, oh God, I don't want them problems because she can act real crazy. But honey, she was about to get me, honey, and trying to get me to come on that panel. I said, because that girl, once she starts, she don't stop. And my stamina is not amazing. I admit I can be a punk ass bitch. I did speak on Pizza and Nes. You didn't hear me? Go back. Did I not speak on them enough? All right, y'all. Well, I'll be in here till this song ends, y'all. This is dedicated to Cuckoo Krista. Step your pussy up, bitch. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Love rookie. She give him all the cookies, but cookies on me pussy. This girl is kind of loosey. Dudes take her off the shelf and they put her on credit. 30 days later, they return it and regret it. Used like a dish rag, dumped with a hashtag. I blame it on the pussy.
Thank y'all.
That shit must be bad. Broken pussy.
Hey, broken pussy. Ha!
Maybe
See
it's
y'all.
dry as hell. Maybe it really smells.
Woo! Broken pussy. Hey, Room Shaker.
Really maybe it's had enough.
Broken pussy. Shout out to Issa Rae.
Nobody wants you because you got a broken pussy.
Broken pussy.
Nobody wants you
because you got a broken pussy.
Broken pussy.
I'm sorry, y'all. Broken pussy.
Maybe it's really rough. Maybe it's had enough. Broken pussy.
Broken pussy. Hey.
Maybe it's really rough.
Woo!
Maybe it's had enough.
Broken pussy.
broken pussy.
Broken pussy. God bless you all. Thank y'all.